here for the money today. Maybe. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm FITZFAM and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, hello, I love you already. Make sure you slap that subscribe button to become part of the FITZFAM today. We pretty lit, it's true. And once you've done that, make sure to follow my social medias over here to stay connected with your girl. And turn on those post notifications so you know all the tea first. Speaking of tea, y'all, it's release week. My song, How I Like It, comes out Friday. Well, actually, I'm having a release party on Thursday night in LA, so make sure you come right here. And it's free, so make sure you come on down if you near, like, come by. But now that self-promo is out of the way, you guys, we're back with more Love Island. So anyways, let's get into it. By the way, before we start, big super shout out to Kendra. Thank you so much for the donation. Now we can do like, you know, some diamond choices or whatever. So everybody say thank you, Kendra, in the comments. Welcome back to the island of love, most commonly referred to as Love Island. That would have been more effective if I'd done a drum roll. I'm sure they'll edit one in for the replay. No, previously, our islanders got to know each other better during some romantic dates. Yeah, it was really romantic. Thanks, Elodie. But after 3 dates with nothing but champagne, everyone's a little peckish and probably a bit tipsy. Never fear, the boys are ready to cook up a storm. Perfection takes time, you know? True, me. Looking tasty, Camilo. And the food's good too. Oh! You and the other girls are getting ready for dinner. I wonder what they're cooking up for us. I'm hoping for something simple like bangers and mash. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind something posher, but I'm not sure I trust those boys in the kitchen, you know? Yeah, true. Bill told me that there's only 3 seasonings you ever need to use. Salt, pepper, and curry powder. I couldn't believe it. Seb thinks you can cook everything in a saucepan, even when he wants to fry something. Great, now I'm actually scared. How do you think the boys' cooking is gonna be, Misty? I think the cooking is going to be a bit half-baked. The girls roll their eyes, except for Mickey and Iona, who burst into laughter. I love puns. People say they're not funny, but like, why am I laughing? Because you both have a terrible sense of humor? Mickey pauses for a moment. I don't think it's that. It's definitely that, mate. Ooh, Genevieve grins. To be fair, I bet not all of you can cook either. True, I once burned a poached egg. That's pretty normal, babe. No, I mean burned it, like charred to a crisp. How'd you manage that? I have no idea. AJ burned a poached egg to a crisp somehow. You know what? I'd love to see that. Well, if you're ever in my flat, maybe I'll show you. Oh, just make sure you eat before you come round. The smell of food wafts up into the dressing room, and you feel your stomach rumble. I hope that means dinner is nearly ready, whatever it is. Ooh, my stomach is growling too. That smells incredible. I'm suddenly super hungry. Come on then, let's go see what they made. Misty isn't even dressed yet though. Mickey grins at you and rolls her eyes. Babe, come on. Time to make myself fabulous, and it will, thanks to Kendra. And tonight, I'm wearing blue. Tonight, I'm looking good. Whoa, who's that gorgeous woman staring at me? Oh, it's my reflection. You wink at yourself. I never pull that look off so well, Misty. Thanks, babe. What are we waiting for? Let's get down there. You enter the kitchen. The walls are splattered with strings of spaghetti, the odd mushroom, and various sauces. The sink is overflowing with dirty dishes and discarded cooking utensils. Pans clatter, cutlery falls into the floor, and over the din, the boys' voices cut through the odd curse. The only boy who seems calm and quiet is Camilo. Hey, boys. Hey, girls. Ugh, Harry, you knocked my mushroom onto the floor. Why was it so close to the edge? Bill sighs as he rinses the mushroom off. It was the centerpiece of the dish. A mushroom was the centerpiece? When the dish is called mushroom surprise, of course it's the center. Wouldn't it be hidden? You know, it being a surprise and all? That's the surprise. I'm confused. In a dish called mushroom surprise, the mushroom should be on the top and center, or hidden in the middle, or in another dish entirely. Hidden. Misty gets where I'm coming from, but it's hardly a surprise if mushroom is in the title. Iona stumbles slightly as her shoe gets caught onto the floor. Oh! Ew. The floor is stickier than my local pub on a bank holiday weekend. You look around. This kitchen is a disaster and the boys seem to be struggling. What should I say? The food smells amazing, guys. Or who's cleaning this mess? Or do you boys need a hand? Who is cleaning this? Because it ain't me. Those who cook don't clean. That's the rule we have in my house. So you do all the cleaning? Nah, I'm the oldest. My sisters and brother do all the cleaning. So what do you do? Supervise, don't I? I'm not cleaning up this mess. Yeah, where would we even start? Maybe a fire hose and just put it on full blast? How about we enjoy the food first, yeah? Then we'll work out who's doing the cleaning. There's a squelching sound. What the? Did you just step on my tomato? Why was it on the floor? It's brown. It rolled off the counter. Bill's standing over a tower of grated cheese. He's still grating. Bill's grating loads of cheese. It's a good thing, I love cheese. Or, that's a lot of cheese, Bill. Or, can I have some pasta with my cheese? You know what? Can I have some pasta with my cheese? That's exactly what I was thinking. Cheese is the best part about any pasta dish. Wow, we going sicko mode in here. You see Seb standing over a small bag of onions. He pokes at them tentatively, as if they might bite him. I'm so out of my element, man. Did you check the pasta before draining it, Harry? Harry pulls the colander out of the sink. Steam rinses off of it. What? Nah, it's been long enough. Are you sure? It looks a bit stiff. It's good, love, see? He takes a piece of rigid pasta out of the colander and crunches down on it. Crunches? His face twists and he spits it out into the bin. He fills up a new pan with fresh water. Don't forget the salt. All right, speaking of salt, there's enough flying around from you girls. Go on, take your bands elsewhere and let us get on with the grub. But I'm fascinated by your process. Or lack of. Out. You all walk away giggling. So, the food looked interesting. How are the boys doing in the kitchen? It smelled so good. Or how did they make such a mess? Or there was no space to sit on a counter. How did they make such a mess? Right? I'm the sort of person that has to clean as they cook. Can't stand a messy kitchen. I'll be honest, it was kind of hot to see them all sweating in there. True, despite the disaster, they seem to be actually taking it seriously. But they were just really bad at it. So, who caught your eye, Mickey? Maybe Nicky? He seems so in control. Can't argue with that. I thought Seb was adorable. He looked so lost and out of place. Why was he poking the onions? The others shrugged. Seeing as we're talking about the guys, how's everyone feeling about their couples? There's a pause, then Mickey sighs. Bill's a bit odd, to be honest. He keeps telling me these strange theories he has. You and the rest of us. Mickey thinks Bill is a bit odd. I agree. I actually don't mind his bands. Or how does the guy have so many opinions? Or he's well fit though. Or I don't have an opinion on him. I don't have an opinion on him. The others laugh. I wonder how he'd feel about that. I'm sure he had plenty of thoughts about it. Iona smirks. Camilo's obviously a bit of all right, but we haven't talked much. Wonder why. Iona says she's attracted to Camilo. How do I feel about him? Was his face sculpted or something? Or am I the only one who thinks he's average? Or the things I do to him? Or he seems sweet but isn't my type? The things I would do to him! Like, I just wouldn't be able to control myself. We'd be at non-stop. And then we'd really spice things up when I get out the... You stop yourself. Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. Don't stop. It was just getting good. Genevieve laughs. I picked Harry because he's honestly one of the cutest boys here, but he's a bit mature. How do I feel about Harry? He's got a lot of confidence, or I think he's a bit of a try-hard, or I want to nibble on those cute ears, or he seems nice, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's fine. Just means more cutie for us. That's if Genevieve will share him. Oh, hey, I've already said I'm not 100% sold either. Just then, Camilo's voice breaks through your chat. Grubs up, ladies. Okay, then. Great, I'm starving. Same, I just hope they made something edible. The six of you make your way over to the dining table. The boys' feast is set out in front of you. You look around. One of the boys is missing. Where's Camilo? He's just finishing up in the kitchen. Seems to think he's some kind of master chef or something. To be fair, his food looked immense. And ours doesn't? Settle down, lads. Let the girls decide that, yeah? Let's see what's on offer. A bowl of something, or a plate of mushy pasta, or a questionable fruit salad. A bowl of something. The thick sludge is the same shade of brown you get after mixing a bunch of different paints together. It smells earthy, almost like a garden center. Well, this is interesting. What is it? It's soup. How'd you make it? Okay, I'm gonna be the first to admit that I don't know how to make soup. Oh, so I guess tomato. I gathered a bunch of veg that was laying around, blended them with water and herbs, and then heated it up. Which herbs? The green ones. This is amazing. Thanks. It's like we're seeing how Nikki's mind works. Huh? Let's see what's on offer. A plate of mushy pasta. At least you think it's pasta. There's so much grated cheese covering it, it's hard to tell where the cheese ends and the pasta begins. This looks great. It does? Yeah, I love cheesy pasta. It was meant to be spag bol, but someone kept stepping on my ingredients. He glares at Harry. Mate, I'll ask again, why was the mint on the floor? You see AJ go take a spoonful of the spaghetti, but it gets lodged in the starchy mass. Ew. Oh. Harry, how long did you leave the pasta to simmer? Well, after realizing it wasn't done, I left it on for another 20 minutes. You know, puts it to be safe, right? A questionable fruit salad? The bowl is filled with watermelon slices. Each one is cut to different shapes and sizes. How is this a fruit salad? It's just watermelon. Look closer. You peer closer to the collection of red, green, and black, then spot them. Are those tomatoes? Bingo! Why? Because cutting up that bloody watermelon took so long, we only had time to chuck in a handful of other fruits. The tomatoes were just sat there. And you know, they're all fruits and all. Don't think I'd made that connection. Why not? Both are red. I have this theory, here we go, that if you combine food of the same color, it can't taste bad. So like with a salad, if you only use green veg, it works. Just try and show me otherwise. Iona points to the bowl of fruit. Like, right there. Where's yours, Sam? He points to the chopping board with a single onion lying on it. Oh, at least you tried. Nah, I didn't. Oh, come on, girls, dig in. All the girls go quiet. The only noise any of them make is AJ's stomach as it rumbles. Oh boy. What should I start with? I'm gonna go with the fruit. Going with what you think is the safest option, you pick up a slice of watermelon. Half of a tomato slides off its surface. Maybe not. I don't get it. What smelled so good? What do you mean? She gestures at the food. Just then, you all turn to see Camilo holding a tray. He saved the day. Sorry for the wait. Perfection takes time, you know? He sets the tray down. You see everyone's eyes go wide at the sight of what looks like pastries. You made Cornish pastries? They're empanadas, actually. Like a pastry, but filled with a very different spice mix. They look amazing. Thanks, it's a family recipe. I made 3 types: meat, veggie with cheese, and vegan. Hand one over quick. Help yourselves. I'll take a meat one. Your mouth waters uncontrollably. You bite down. The meat is tender and packed with flavor. They're incredible. This is better than sex. Hell, this is sex, like in my mouth. You realize how that sounds? I know exactly how it sounds. Oh, come off it. No way are they that good. The other boys grumble. Bill puts a spoonful of his pasta into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then puts the spoon back. What's this? A speechless Bill? I think the pasta's glued his mouth shut. Oh! Bill swallows hard, wincing slightly, then grabs an empanada and tentatively tastes it. His eyes go wide, and he hungrily takes a few quick bites. They're all right, I suppose. You continue to tuck in. Camilo's food is amazing. Don't feel bad, boys, you tried. Oh, no, the don't feel bad line. We really messed up, lads. Speak for yourself. Oh, I almost forgot. He quickly heads back into the kitchen. You hear him rummage around for a moment before emerging carrying a tray filled with cake and brightly colored ice cream. Whoa! Where'd you make that? I didn't. They were in the freezer. I guess they were put there as a treat for us. Oh, the freezer. Of course. I should have looked there from the start. What kind of cake is it? Let's find out. He slices into the cake, producing a neat multicolored slice. It's a rainbow cake. What's rainbow taste like? Happiness! All right, I'm just gonna set this down over here. Everyone has to eat their hot food first. Aw, that means eating Camilo's food. Oh, you all dig in. Man, this grub's so good. It reminds me of a date I had at this Brazilian barbecue place. They just kept piling meat on our plates. At one point, I couldn't see my date's face through the meat tower. Sounds class. It was at first, but I didn't really think it through. By the end of the meal, we could hardly move. Kind of goes without saying, neither of us exactly felt sexy after eating that much. That's not a bad date. Go on, Seb. What is a bad date? Seb grunts, then laughs. So, I once dated this girl, Ashley or something. I can't remember her name, which is fitting, seeing as she never remembered mine. Ouch. What do you mean? The entire time we were seeing each other, she called me Mark. Oh! It got past the point where I could correct her. So, what'd you do, man? The only thing I could. I dumped her. It was either face the discomfort of dumping her or telling her that my name was actually Seb after 3 months of dating. She called you Mark for 3 months and you let her? Couldn't be me. I know which one I preferred. Seb dumped a girl because she kept calling him Mark. I do the same thing. Or isn't that a bit shallow? Or wait, your name isn't Mark? You know what? I do the same thing. Nothing worse than having the I've forgotten your name conversation. Yeah, somehow dumping someone is just easier. What's that say about us, Misty? People better get our names right. Period. He smiles at you. Want to hear something even more awkward than that? Always. This one time, I was meant to meet this girl at a posh restaurant in the middle of town. I dressed up all fancy and everything for this date, but she stood me up. What? Her loss. Wait, it gets better. So as I was all ready for a night out, I thought, sod it, and went out with a few of my girlies. I met a guy there and ended up going back to his flat. Turns out he lived with his sister, who was the girl that stood me up. No way. AJ's the player. What'd you do, hon? To say it was a mood killer is an understatement. But we actually laughed it off and we watched some cheesy horror films. That's so sweet. AJ got off with the brother of a girl who stood her up. I admire that so much, or you seem so chill about it, or I'd never stand you up. You seem too chill, because I wouldn't be. I don't think it helps anyone to get angry over these things. It's not like we knew each other all that well. It was just an inconvenience with a happy ending. All right, I want to hear one of Misty's stories. Oh, she must have a few. Wow, thanks. Do I have an embarrassing dating story? I once went home with someone else, or I took a girl to a circus, or I got a guy back for cheating. I got a guy back for cheating, always, because what you cheating for? What? I went out on a date with this guy I met on an app. Things were going well, and he heads to the bathroom. Then his phone rings, and the word wife flashes up on the screen. Wait, he just had her down as wife in his phone? Who does that? This guy. What'd you do? I took her number down, forwarded the conversation I had with her man. You badass. You all continue chatting while you eat Camilla's amazing food. Eventually, Harry gets up to clear the table. He picks up the plate of spaghetti and goes to move past you. As he does so, the chunk of it slides off, landing on your head. The spaghetti just fell on me. What the? Ew, get this off me. Or it tastes better than it looks. Ew, get this off me. There's a well of sauce in the middle of the spaghetti. The red liquid seeps down onto you. The sauce, surprise. Oh, mate. Hey, don't look at me like that. You'd have all found it earlier if you'd actually eaten it. Can we get back to the fact that I'm covered in cold sauce and spaghetti? No one seems to be that bothered about this. Maybe I should show them I mean business. Oh, I'm starting a food fight. You grab a handful of the pasta out of your hair. Who should I throw it at? I'm gonna throw it at Bill. I got something for you, Bill. You turn to Bill and grin. Mate, why are you staring at me like that? You launch the food from your hand. It makes a satisfying plopping sound as it lands on Bill's head. Ah! Everyone else goes quiet. Bill pulls a string of spaghetti from his head and then turns to face you. Oh, it's on, Missy. He picks up a handful of watermelon and hurls it at you. You manage to duck just in time. The juicy mess splatters across Nikki's face instead. Oh, so it's like that, Bill. He picks up an empanada, takes a bite, then puts it back down. Then throws some of Bill's pasta back to Bill. Bloody hell, that packs a wallop. It's like a brick. Before you know it, food is flying all over the place. Ayana chucks a chunk of watermelon at Harry, who deflects it with his plate. He then grabs a bottle of mustard and squeezes it hard, letting loose a torrent of the hot yellow liquid. That was a banging shot, Misty. What can I say? I got cracking aim. Ooh, that's plain to see. But there's something you're not very good at. Oh? Paying attention. Oh, he points behind you. You turn just in time to see the pasta leave Nikki's hand before it hits you in the chest. Ha! That's it. I'm going to get Nikki. Nikki, I'm gonna get him back. Oi, Nikki. Huh? You grab a handful of the pasta and launch it at Nikki. It sticks pleasingly to his face. Ah, the sauce surprises everywhere. Okay, in hindsight, that was not a good idea. Yep, I deserve that. Bill swivels around with fistfuls of food. Prepare to get wrecked. Nikki, Harry, and Camillo turn to face him, all bearing food in their hands. Oh, whoa, wait a minute, lads. They let loose. Pasta, watermelon, cake, ice cream, and some mystery foods fly through the air. Bill is covered in them. Ah, I'm done, you got me. As the last chunk of watermelon lands on an outdoor light, everyone stops and looks down at the mess on the floor, table, and themselves. Well, that got intense. I think I have cheese in my ear. Damn, that would have been a perfect setup for some kind of cheesy one-liner joke. Too bad I never say cheesy one-liners. Oh, give it time. Camilo looks at you. Wow, Misty, you're covered in gunk. Yeah, I need to clean up. Want me to come with you? Oh, do I want to get some alone time with Camilo? You know what? Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. Let's go then. Oh, you and Camilo step into the bathroom. Bits of sauce and pasta drip onto the floor. Ugh, it's so cold and slimy. Don't worry, we'll get it off. You start to wipe away some of the sauce on your leg. Camilo pulls strands of spaghetti off your back. The tips of his fingers brush against your neck and shoulders. Ooh, that food fight got messy. You were smart to get to the shower first. That wait is gonna be long for everyone else. What should I say to Camilo? Shame we didn't share a bed last night. Or how are you and Iona getting on? Ooh. Or you have a really gentle touch. Or enjoying the view back there? Ah! I'd be lying if I said no. He sighs. I was wondering, do you think we have something? Am I interested in Camilo? I've been waiting for you to ask. Or, sorry, I don't think so. Or, not at the moment, no. You know what? I've been waiting for you to ask, low-key. Yes, get in there. You turn so you're facing him. Hey, Misty, tell me about your family. What's my family like? Just kind of normal, really. Or we're quite rowdy. Or we're pretty quiet. We're quite rowdy, to be honest. Not exactly what you'd call reserved. He grins. I knew I liked you. My family's like that too. Always something going on. Something loud. People think we're arguing even when we're agreeing. Camilla grew up in a loud family. You must have brothers, or you must have sisters, or tell me more about your family. You must have brothers. Let me guess, brothers? Just one, but it's actually my sisters, Gabriella and Alejandra, who you've got to watch out for. Oh, you don't want to mess with them. And I've got literally about 50 cousins. No bands. What's your brother's name? Tom. He shrugs. I think my parents wanted to mix it up a bit by the time they had him. Are you the oldest? Yeah, Gabriella and Alejandra are 22 and 21, and Tom's 19. He smiles with such a genuine warmth that for a moment you can almost feel it on your skin. We're a family, but we're mates too. You feel me? That's so nice. Yeah, we're tight. He looks down. A lot of people around my end aren't so lucky, divorcing that. Camilo looks a bit sad. Tell him a joke, try to distract him, or give him a hug. I'm gonna try to distract him. Hey, look, an owl! Camilo looks around, confused. An owl? Yes, I thought I saw an owl. You're proper silly, you. But amazingly fit. He grins at you, and you suddenly realize how close you are. He's so hot. Give him a peck on the cheek, or give him a proper kiss, or gently pull away. Look, I'm here for the money this round. So, I don't want him to get too in the feels. I'm playing games. I'm gonna give him a peck on the cheek. You softly plant your lips on his tan cheek, noting with satisfaction that the hairs on his arms rise up. Any chance of another? That's all for now. Blimey, mamacita. I'm gonna have to up my game, aren't I? Yep. All right, I should get showered. I'd offer to join you, but there wouldn't be much cleaning happening. You're right. I'll leave you to it. That hot shower is gonna feel so good. You run the water until it steams, then jump in. As you remove the remnants of pasta and watermelon, your thoughts drift to your time in the villa so far. It's only been 2 days, but my highlight so far has been coupling up with Camilo, becoming friends with Nikki, going on the dates earlier, or getting to know AJ. And I can't wait to get to know her better. And we're only at the start of it all. I can't wait to see what else is in store. You turn the shower off and towel yourself dry. But first, I should get changed. So what am I about to wear? My cute outfit. Look. This is still sexy, right? It is, cause look, we just wore it. Looking good, Misty, as always. You're cute, Iona. Not as cute as you look right now. You sprawl out into the large empty bed and take a final look around the room. Camilo catches your gaze and winks in response. A sly smile spreads across his face. I can't believe I've got one of the fittest guys here interested in me. Mate, my ear is well itchy. Bill stands there scratching at it. What the? He pulls a watermelon seed out of it. Ew, gross. How did I not notice that before? Everyone laughs as Bill flicks it away and settles into bed. I better get some sleep. Got another full day of grafting to do tomorrow. Didn't their mums ever tell the islanders not to play with their food? Judging by the state of the kitchen, clearly not. Coming up, AJ and Genevieve do a thing. I'm not sure about this. Scared? No, I just don't want to hurt you. Maybe next time we chat, it'll be a different kind of saucy. Oh, stay tuned. And we will. Look, to be honest with you, Misty don't know what she doing. She don't know if she here for the bag or if she here for love. And I don't know what we doing either. But I guess that's what we're here for, to figure it out, to go with the flow. But if you enjoyed this video and want more Love Island, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let them know about this tea. And don't forget to pre-save my song, How I Like It. It comes out on the 25th, which is this Friday, so you don't want to miss it. And if you pre-save, you'll probably get to hear it first. So I'm just saying. So have a great day in the name of the Lord, and may God bless you every step.